welcome to Because Fuck You, That's Why. The podcast that asks the question, why do podcasts ask so many questions? We format our show after British panel shows, and each game we play 3 games, comparing pop culture things to other things in bizarre ways. We have our teams play these 3 games. Whichever team has the most points at the end of the show wins that particular episode. Let's meet the contestants, and I've decided to introduce them after filling out a BuzzFeed quiz about which game show are they. So, Andy, I got Match Game for you. Your zany, wacky hijinks and abysmally bad puns, and occasionally a nipple slips in there. Get ready to match the stars! It's Andy! Yay!
You actually picked my absolute favorite old game show.
I knew it!
Awesome.
I literally asked these guys before you walked in, can you think of a better game show for Andy than Match Game?
Nope.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope. That is it.
Yes.
I suggested Pain Olympics, but it didn't seem like you, so.
No.
All right, so as a way of getting to know you, what BuzzFeed-style quiz would you like to fill out?
I would like to fill out the What BuzzFeed Quiz Are You BuzzFeed quiz.
Ooh.
Very metal.
You know what?
See, that's
that was
interesting.
mine.
Oh.
I finally came up with one.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wow.
Seriously, yeah.
That's a match. Bing.
What BuzzFeed quiz do you think you'd get?
Whatever Karen picks.
That sounds about right. And his captain, Hor-Hay, I got Caesar's challenge for you. Your gruff, no-nonsense exterior hides an appreciation of shiny things, but nothing can hide how much you like scantily clad men handling your balls. Caesar says don't stop. It's Hor-Hay! So, Hor-Hay, what BuzzFeed-style quiz would you like to fill out?
Oh, that's easy. I would be, which crabs do I have? I mean, which crab I am. The hard exterior, kind of thorny and spiky, and probably still with the crabs, too. So either way, but, we can clean that all up later.
I need
Sure.
to switch seats.
I sat there earlier. It doesn't
Yeah.
I'm
This
all
whole
itchy.
place is infested. It's too late. All right. And their opponents. Karen, for you, I got High Rollers 1987. Your fun, bouncy aura matches your high energy. But in the end, Andy's just hoping to get lucky. To be married, where every decision is a gamble and your next move could be your last. It's Karen!
Yay! That's me.
Karen, what BuzzFeed quiz would you like to fill out?
I would like to fill out the BuzzFeed quiz that's which of the 5 people in this podcast are you? And we filled it out. Turns out Andy's Aaron, Aaron's Stevie, Stevie's me, and I'm Hor-Hay, and Hor-Hay is this box of tissues.
Whoa. Congratulations.
You sound comfy.
Disposable.
Aren't we all?
And her captain and 2-time reigning champion, Stevie, you got Scrabble.
Ooh.
Confusing scrambled words and clues that don't mean what you think. And Chuck Woolery ruined you.
Oh.
You've met people all your life, but never quite like this. It's Stevie!
Yeah. How's it going, everybody?
It's like the week in Atlantic City all over again.
A little bit. I remember the cheering.
Stevie, what BuzzFeed quiz would you like to fill out?
Mine, since we've been doing a lot of D&D, Star Trek, Star Wars things lately in my life, which alien civilization would you most fit into? And I mean that by it's got to physically fit. It's got to fit. Yeah, it's got to physically fit in there too. It's got to fit my personality perfectly. So pretty much a lot of laziness, a lot of galactic herb sessions, and a lot of just like touching each other.
You're going to Risa.
I'm hoping.
There you go. There you go.
Or he's hanging out with the granddad Wookiee from the Star Wars Christmas holiday special.
Just sits in his chair and watches human porn.
So weird.
All right.
Getting fur in your teeth.
Oh, goodness. All right, so let's get on to the games. Game 1 is Like, Share, Block, in which I will present our players with 3 news stories, and they've got to figure out which one I would like, which one I would share, and which one I would block. Whichever team is closest to my choices will get 1 point. Story number 1. So Netflix is bringing 21 Studio Ghibli films to the platform, but not in the U.S. HBO Max has the rights in the U.S., which is just as well. There should probably be one reason to get HBO Max, although they probably should have held out for a good reason. So we actually discussed this.
That's harsh.
I'm being mean to HBO Max because I like it. So we actually tackled the Studio Ghibli topic last time you were here.
Yeah.
It just turns out that
So
now
why not rehash it?
yeah, kind
right?
of. Now it's coming to Netflix at the same time, but not in the U.S., and it's all a licensing rights nightmare. But what do you guys think?
Well, I think I already have a workaround. This is very simple, people. A VPN and change the
Yeah,
country
just
code.
get a VPN.
And you're good to go, and fuck all that bullshit.
Yep.
But, because I like that stuff. But I think it's kind of stupid they're not releasing it in the U.S. They would make so... Why not? They would just get probably a couple more subscribers.
Like
from
I
it.
said, HBO Max locked down U.S. rights to Studio Ghibli first.
That's
That's probably the only reason. And then Studio Ghibli was like, all right, we'll give Netflix everywhere else.
So
Right.
let me get this right. HBO is still a thing?
Yeah, sadly.
Wow.
I think they're struggling. They're like, we don't have any anime or anything like that. Let's grab what we can. They're releasing this. Let's just buy it out.
Yeah, Game of Thrones shit itself all over our channel, so now we got to do something.
Yeah, we need something else now, quick,
At least so I hear.
It's just weird that HBO is like an international entity, so you think they'd want it for their platforms in Europe or Africa, South America, wherever they're popular. So, I mean, yeah, it's a license agreement, but you think they would have cemented everything?
They are
in the
well
first
known
place?
xenophobes.
Oh, well, fair enough. I guess I don't care.
It does make
Zero
sense.
problem.
Well, I don't know about that. I just find it strange that Studio Ghibli said no to Netflix for so long. Because you have to imagine Netflix was campaigning for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for years.
They
Because
wanted
Studio
it
Ghibli's been big
hardcore.
for a long time. And they just kept saying, no Netflix. And then suddenly HBO Max was like, here, we got on a pitch. And they're like, sure, why not? I don't know what changed their mind.
More
Maybe
money.
they're running low on money. I don't know. It's just weird, that's all.
They're just cashing in across the board.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, Netflix needs it now that Disney stuff is gone from them.
Yeah.
They need cartoons!
They need anything they can get right now.
True.
They're being purged pretty
Yeah.
much.
I think they should go for Tex Avery.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
my
a
gosh,
good choice.
yeah.
Those being released on DVD, on Blu-ray.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy crap, that's
And
awesome.
any of the Don Bluth stuff that's not currently owned by Disney?
Does Disney own those?
I don't know, honestly.
I thought he went to a.
I know he went solo later on. He did a couple of them. I think he did. Crap. Now I'm not going to think of it.
Oh.
But he did a couple of animated films. One of which at least hit big.
Yeah.
Well,
Whose name escapes me.
The Five-O's were his. Five-O goes west.
And Netflix
Yeah.
bought the right to Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Dragon's Lair.
It makes so much sense, right?
More quarters!
That
Oh
nightmare of
my
a game.
god. Oh.
Anyway. All right. So that's
Are we
story
done with that
number one.
question?
Yes, we're done with that story. Let's move on to story
What
number
was the
2.
question?
We got to figure out which of these news stories I would like shared.
Oh, okay.
So we're going
I
to
got
go
you.
over
Alright.
all 3, and
All
then
right.
we'll discuss, and you guys figure out which ones I would like. shared.
So we'll have a round 2 of round
Like
1 of
share
the
or
questions.
what?
Okay.
Block.
We'll read.
So it's like
we'll
one
read-
point.
I did
1.2?
Yes.
One of each for
Okay.
each of the 3 things.
Did you smoke before this too?
I'm smoking all the time.
Awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
I did give her high rollers.
Ooh.
Oh. I
So-
waved at that fat dog
The wall dog?
and her canine.
Oh!
I don't know who you're talking about, but you're not wrong.
All right, story number 2. Tuukka Rask, NHL goalie, was gifted
I thought that was someone from the latest Star Wars movie.
Maybe.
It could have been. Tuukka Rask was gifted a Metallica drum set for his 500th game. Rich people patting each other on the back. If there's one thing I love, that's not it.
It's the big name goalie that I assume is kind of a bigger end contract, and that's what he needs is a free concert level drum kit.
Oh, I'm sure it's just something to show off, and
At the same
he
time,
might actually be able to play it. I don't know.
at the same time, maybe he's a fan. Like the drums.
Well, I imagine he would have to be.
What the fuck am I going to do with this?
Yeah, exactly. It's
That
like
would be pretty
that
piss
dude loves him
poor.
or something. He's like, dude, I
Tell
love
me
the
about
team.
this eBay.
You kick ass.
Look, no one's a fan of Lars Ulrich from Metallica, okay?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's giving out the drum set.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
And he's like, dude, I'm a huge fan of your
Nobody
fucking
will buy
work.
this.
Yeah.
Take it.
See,
They're like, congratulations, I signed it. And this shit here.
This
Tax
story is
write-off. I
great
don't
because
fucking
it's got
know.
sports and Metallica, neither of which I give a shit about.
So it's covered in
Tuukka
your
Rask is like, who is Lars Ulrich? All right, don't know what accent I gave him.
I
Anyway.
don't know either. That was weird.
All right, so that's story number 2. Let's move on to story number 3. Fran Drescher and Rachel Bloom are collaborating on a musical version of The Nanny. I'd make a joke here, but I don't want to hear Fran Drescher laugh.
Oh, hell.
Named no punishment on that one.
That's messed
I
up.
vote for any story that has a relation to the song "Fuck Me, Ray Bradbury."
What?
I'm sorry?
Wasn't that Rachel Bloom? Yeah.
Yep.
You've never heard of that song?
No.
Oh my god!
Everybody
It is
Google
her
it.
tribute to Ray Bradbury.
Really?
Look it up on YouTube, man. That put her on the map.
I still don't know who she is.
She
Oh, yeah.
was what show is she in?
My
Girlfriend, my
ex-girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend,
Mhm.
or something like that. I don't
Ah.
know. It's
I got
a,
nothing.
it's a girl show.
I got
don't know.
nothing. I
So,
didn't watch
Steven,
The
did you
Nanny
watch it?
either.
No,
so,
I have no idea what you're talking about. Shh, quit telling people.
But I did like Fran Drescher in UHF. That's pretty much
Yes.
what I like. But she can be funny. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
When she's not being annoying as shit.
Well, that's kind of her character, honestly.
Yeah, well.
She played into it. It became a brand. She made money off it. I can't really blame her. So
I can.
Best part of the show, the one clip we saw where they were in a sushi bar, was it?
Yeah.
And she took this big dollop of wasabi,
Ooh.
Nice.
and she talked with a normal voice. Wow, that really clears out the sinus. For about 10 seconds.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It was great.
oh man, that's really funny. I wish I'd seen that. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Right? I know. I kind of want to see
If
the
only
video
there
of it
was
now.
some sort of place you could look up things like that.
Oh,
I
man.
know, right? What the hell?
Stupid
His
Netflix.
search history is going to be Fran Drescher talking normal wasabi. Fuck me, Ray Bradbury. You can go knock on your door.
Literally not any weirder than what's currently there.
Yeah.
All right. So those are our 3 stories. Netflix brings Studio Ghibli to everywhere but the U.S. Tuukka Rask getting a Metallica drum set for his 500th game, and Fran Drescher is working on a musical version of The Nanny. So, which of those do you think I would like, share, or block? And I added, one of each to one of each story. So there is a like, a share, and a block in play. Stevie won the last game, so Hor-Hay, you're going to get the first choice in this one.
These are all terrible stories, and I pass on all of them.
He is leaving you in charge, Andrew.
I didn't even know
You
that was
gotta-
I am sold enough, much like you stolen Karen's answer. And
Great.
No,
Okay.
I just think these are
I
all...
want to be Betty White.
Everybody
She's
does.
immortal.
She's a
She is.
queen.
Well, obviously he doesn't care about Fran Drescher or whatever. But
Yeah.
I think he cares less about the hockey and Metallica.
Well, I know. I mean, we play hockey on the PlayStation. We used to for a while, so he's kind of a hockey fan. Plus, we used to watch a lot of Sabres games with him and his brother back at the house.
And they played a lot of Metallica there?
I mean, in
On
the
Rock
game,
Band.
no.
On Rock Band, we did.
All right, so he's more likely to...
There are 2 potential elements in that story. That he likes.
Okay.
Maybe not necessarily those 2.
So block the Fran Drescher one?
Yeah, I'd say probably block the Fran Drescher one because she should just be blocked in everyday occurrences.
Okay.
Maybe like the hockey story with the elements. So by default, share the Ghibli story. I mean, the Ghibli story had a positive outcome last time we talked about
And
it.
they had cartoons.
Right, and everyone who's seen Studio Ghibli movies seems to like them. So I guess
There's a lot of reading involved, though.
I don't know. What's Spirit Away is that dubbed or is that subtitled?
Well,
Are they subtitled?
there is a dub
There's
version.
subtitle.
Oh, okay.
You're better off doing it.
Yeah.
I lost tough one. What do you think?
I'm going with you.
Okay. Well, I'm going with Randy. Who's going
To
with
prom.
me. Aw, reverse massage.
Up your ass.
Whoa.
How'd you know?
Oh! I put it there.
I wonder what that was.
Its farts smell like roses.
Quite literally.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Not quickly enough. I've been waiting for weeks for him
So
to
is that how you want us
So
to
have you
answer?
picked an answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we said something.
B.
We said words.
I wrote it down if you'd like to know what the answer
Okay,
was.
I think it was
So
story.
it's like
Choose a
it's share like
driver.
block.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
share story 1,
Woo,
like story
good
2,
job.
and block story 3. Team Stevie, you guys can copy one of those, but the other two must change. Or you can go 3 different ones on your own, up to you.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield.
Well,
I think I know.
well, we can't block that one. So we either have to
No.
like or share the Fran Drescher one.
You block the hockey.
That's what I was thinking. Block
Block-
the hockey, like the Studio Ghibli, or do you want to do share the Studio Ghibli?
Share studio.
Yeah, and then like the Fran Drescher.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
There we go.
That sounds good.
All right.
Did we miss them all again?
We share. No,
If they're
our
like-
shares.
we get
Our
to
shares
swap.
are the same.
Yeah.
We're sharing Studio Ghibli together.
So,
Yeah.
so you can't miss all 3, unfortunately.
Damn it.
But it doesn't matter because Team Jorge got it exactly right.
Oh.
I picked Share for Netflix simply
Damn.
because of the 3 stories. It was the one I gave the biggest shit about.
Mhm.
I only liked this and blocked Fran Drescher because they both exist on my radar as not at all. But as Jorge said, there are elements to the Tuukka Rask and Metallica story that I like. I do enjoy hockey, and I did listen to Metallica. I'm white. I can't.
You
help
do
it.
like music, yes.
So and Guitar Hero and Rock Band I was
Right,
huge
yeah.
into and stuff like that. So and I blocked Fran Drescher. I do enjoy Fran Drescher, but I fucking hate musicals.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one element I forgot about.
did I.
Absolutely hate musicals,
Totally
and the
forgot about
idea of a
that.
musical version of that show just kind of drives me up the wall. So those are my choices, which means Team Jorge takes game 1 and has 1 point. It is 1-0.
Very nice. Very nice.
And we will break that score up when we come back for game 2 right after this.
Are you tired of taking naps all alone? Would you like a lil cuddle buddy for your Friday nights? Well, Stevie's Little Spoon Escorts has reopened under new management and running a new special. Get your Little Spoon with your choice of Rise of Skywalker onesie, Jay or Silent Bob reboot costume, or Marvel Endgame character with a crop top of your choice. All at 50% off. Just write to @BFYTW Podcast on Twitter to order now.
Welcome back. Game 2 is called Would I Bullshit You? In a loving homage to my favorite panel show, we're turning the tables on me. Now
Yeah.
I have to convince our players that each of 3 things is an actual correct fact, but only one really is. And the team that figures out which one is true will win 2 points. So, in honor of National Squirrel Day or International Squirrel Day, I'm not sure which one it is, but January 21st was that day. So, in honor of Squirrel Day, I have 3 squirrel facts, all of which are true.
What?
But only one really is. As per usual, you guys will get to interrogate me 1 question each person.
Okay.
So let's start off. Squirrel fact number 1. In 1978, Chuck Best of Deltona, Florida, taught a tame squirrel he named Mr. Nutty how to surf.
Mr. Nutty.
What was the guy's name again?
Chuck Best.
By Chuck Best, do you mean Richard Gere? And by surf, do you mean... Wait, never mind.
By squirrel, do you mean dribble?
Yes.
No, Chuck Best.
Mr. Nutty.
All right, you just wasted your question? No, I'll give you
Oh.
I know you were telling a joke. What's your real question?
Wasn't that funny?
Ouch. We're all in this together, asshole.
Not after the first round, we're not.
Oh, jeez. Man,
Oh my god, the guy...
claws out.
My opponent has deserted me? I can't trust my opponent. Who can I trust?
Always trust your crabs.
Oh, they F on me. Mr. Krabby Patties. This was so Chuck Best in Florida, 78, taught a squirrel to surf.
Surf.
I know a video exists of a squirrel water skiing, so I don't know if this is the same thing or a precursor to that. I know the video's newer, so I mean, it probably wasn't from 78, it's from the 90s.
Is there a question there?
No.
He's just working it all out real quick.
I'm just trying to figure out if I can make that happen now. Surfing squirrel.
All right. Andy, do you have a question?
What color underwear are you wearing? He's actually trying to remember if he put some on.
You're allowed to look.
No, I'm wearing underwear. I just don't remember what color it is. And I can't look. I'm too fat.
Well, this game shows a fraud then.
No, they're white with like red stripes.
All right.
Nice.
They're boxers.
Awesome.
They're really loose and I hate them.
Like
Oh.
candy stripers.
Yeah.
Need to do laundry?
No, just need to buy more underwear.
Ah.
Don't we all?
Just,
less.
just have the 2 pairs. Okay, so
Wow.
That was fun.
Well, that's half a month's worth.
Yeah.
gets me through 6 months.
Yes. Front, back,
Okay.
inside, front, back.
Stevie, did you have a question about the surfing squirrel?
I do, actually.
Okay.
Okay, and it's actually
I'll do
about
my
the
best to
squirrel.
answer it.
Okay. Now, how well known is this story?
Pretty well known. He actually got on TV, I think.
Like
Couple of
international?
I don't know about international. It might just be USA.
Okay.
But he did get on TV several times. To my
Although if it was
knowledge.
broadcast locally, they could have seen it in the greater Toronto area.
That's true.
Ooh, I have a question now.
It was in Florida,
Florida.
so I doubt
Wait
it
a
was.
minute.
It could have been broadcast up here.
All right, fine.
That's true.
Fine.
I have a
Karen,
question.
did you? You figured out a question?
Yes.
All right.
Can I YouTube surfing squirrel?
Not at this moment.
Damn
That would
it.
be cheating.
Oh, damn, that was a good call. I should have asked
Karen.
that.
I shouldn't
Did you have a
ask.
question?
How long did you search for this?
5 minutes? Legitimately, yeah, because I came up with this just before we recorded the show.
In the search terms?
Hey, that's 2 questions.
Yeah, that is
Shut
2
up.
questions.
You want to know.
But I'll allow it.
I do want to know.
I'll allow it. I tried strange squirrel facts, didn't get anywhere. I eventually settled for famous squirrels.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so
How
that's
big
one
George
question
Bush
per
came
person.
up.
Mr.
And that is Mr. Nutty, the surfing squirrel. Let's move on to squirrel fact number 2. Tommy Tucker was a tame squirrel who posed for fashion magazines in the 1940s. He was raised by Zadie Bullis, and he even helped sell war bonds.
What? Like, handing them out and shit?
Yes.
I
Is that your
somehow don't
Damn it.
think so.
He was working,
No.
working the cage a bit, had a little pocket watch and the monocles adorable.
I have a question.
All right, what's your question?
Was he alive at the time or stuffed?
He was alive.
Okay.
He was tame. He was.
Well, you can't get more
Trained.
tame than stuffed.
I guess that's true, but no, I
I
believe
want
he
a
was.
bumper sticker.
I
that
believe
says
he was
that.
alive
Good sticker.
until
I'm
he
going to
passed
tame
away.
you, baby.
He was alive until he passed away.
Yes, that's generally how it works.
Well, that's good.
Are we done?
There's 2 more questions available. Jorge and Karen.
This was
Did you ask?
1940.
Yes.
Oh.
Accidentally, he already asked a question.
Was this a nationwide or was this a localized like state kind of thing?
Again, I think this was nationwide.
Was this the U.S.?
I believe he got into Time magazine. No, sorry, Life magazine.
Life magazine.
A
Like-
squirrel on the
Ranger
cover?
Rick.
On the
Yeah.
cover or in?
In.
More questions?
Ha! He answered 2 of my questions. I win. I broke the system.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, so I'm guessing it is now.
I could
Like
grab
the
the back.
system.
I could
I'm not-
grab the back of his striped underwear and break the system.
That's true.
They're
So,
very, they're very
Aaron,
loose.
I will award you
You
bonus points for that.
Yes, Karen, the only person who has a legitimate question left.
You said that there was fashion, right? He was like
Yeah,
fashion model?
fashion magazines. Yeah.
What was he modeling?
Women's dresses.
Tiny squirrel-sized women's dresses.
No, he was a 6 foot
Yes.
tall squirrel.
Tiny.
Like,
Yes.
like in
Oh,
Cinderella?
Buy a
Like the
fucking war bond.
Tiny women's dresses.
He
So
was a-
they made them women-sized, and then they also made an additional one, squirrel-sized, just for and like they stuffed his little tiny tits.
Wait a minute.
It was a
Maybe-
he, not a she.
Maybe he was
Was he
a,
But
dressed
yes.
with a couple acorn caps?
was
Or
he
Yeah.
a kaiju squirrel?
No, he was not a kaiju.
I got a question.
No, you're not allowed any more questions.
No, not for that, though. Another question.
That's
These
that's
are not
still
all-
another question.
No. I mean, Stop it.
Make a statement.
Stop making him laugh like that.
He's asking a question about the game, not the fact.
I
So, what is
am.
the question?
Okay, now, fuck, are you asshole?
Oh my god.
Never mind, continue.
That was a total
I'll take this
waste of
question.
time.
What color underwear was the squirrel wearing?
I can't imagine it was wearing any.
Oh no, they made little tiny stockings and little tiny high heels.
And a little tiny garter belt.
Yeah.
Squirrel red pumps. Oh.
How do you get it? They have to have a little slit for the tail. Good God.
This is fashion. I mean,
I
Yeah.
take it you don't think this is the real story.
They accidentally made all the woman-sized dresses with the tail hole, and then they were in trouble.
Wait a minute. What are these?
Welcome to 1940, the introduction of the furry community.
One of these stories is wrong. It's not your. Which one's your favorite?
No, one of these is Stevie.
Yeah.
One of these 3 facts is true. The other 2 are lies that I made up.
Oh shit! I thought that was real and shit. There was a little fucking squirrel in a dress.
Like it might be.
Well,
Oh my
like
God.
the Vice and Cinderella. So I was like, holy shit! They copied like how they were sewing the dress.
All right, you know what this means? We have to start this whole podcast over again.
You know,
No,
let's-
nobody's made a
Welcome to
selection
BLW.
yet, so we're still clear.
Let's hear the third story, Eric.
Yeah.
The third squirrel fact. During World War II, a squirrel started following the 442nd Infantry Regiment. They adopted him and called him Private Peanut until he died during a battle in Tuscany, June 26th, 1944.
Wait a minute. 447.
I've got a... Yeah, go ahead.
Andy has a question.
Did this squirrel commit any acts of heroism?
Not that I'm aware of.
War crimes.
That's your question.
He stole works of art and hid them in Switzerland
I have not seen
while
that.
wearing a dress with a tail hole.
That's how we got to the U.S.
Oh my god.
Nazi doubloons.
Oh, dear
Mr.
God.
Squirrel, or should I say Mr. Von Squirrel?
Pull the wig off. Da, 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 da.
We're getting some code from the front, sir.
All right, so Andy's question is blown. The rest of you still have a question
You
left.
have a
if you wanna
question?
use it.
I do have a question.
Okay.
How did he die exactly? I mean, blowed up on the field, or just
I don't know. As I recall, it just said he died.
It was syphilis.
You have to
Yeah.
tell my
That makes
37
sense.
kids, all of them, that I love them and I fought for them.
Yeah.
I find it unlikely that he was struck by a bullet, so I
Maybe
don't
he
know.
was tucked into somebody's pocket and saved their life.
Could
like,
have been.
like a metal
Like a
Bible.
But
Yeah.
then I think if he had,
I got a
think,
medal.
I think under heroics it might have been listed. And then
Yeah.
Andy's
Yeah.
question.
Do they
I
usually
believe it.
list heroics on squirrel obituaries?
I guess it might have.
As a mascot of an army regiment, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
if he was shot through somebody's pocket, it's not really stopping the bullet.
No.
true.
Yeah, it's got to be held in the little squirrel bones out.
Squirrels, squirrels aren't really known for their armor. They tend to wear dresses.
I had a battle squirrel in D&D.
Aw.
Squirrel.
Hor-Hay, Stevie, you each have a question left.
What was the breed? This is the species of squirrel.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't the slightest clue. I gotta imagine just like a European brown squirrel, maybe. I don't know. There was no picture for this one. So.
Okay. Okay. Was this for?
This is another
How
question.
many questions is he taking? He's on my team and I'm upset.
I withdraw the question I didn't ask.
You can pass your question to Stevie if Stevie doesn't have a good one.
What's its kill count?
0.
Fuck you,
as far as I
Zero.
know.
Squirrels are terrifying. They're adorable. They're terrifying. Raccoons is where it's at. They're adorable and not terrifying.
All right.
Okay, that was productive. Thank you. All right, so those are the 3 facts. I will briefly go over them. Mr. Nutty, the surfing squirrel from Deltona, Florida. Tommy Tucker, the tame squirrel who posed for fashion magazines in the 1940s. And Private Peanut, who followed the 442nd Infantry Regiment into battle where he died. Which one of these is the actual true fact?
I no joke think it's Private Peanut. What do you think?
I thought it was going to be the surfing squirrel.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it up to you since you're the 2-time winner.
I don't know. Oh, shit. No, don't put this on me. I was hoping I could relax this week.
Well, Stevie, unfortunately, you do get the first pick because you
sound
lost
pretty
last
relaxed.
game.
Good call.
Get more relaxed.
No, I don't want to get. I'm good. I'm going to go with Private Peanut for the 442nd.
Okay. And Karen, you're in agreement, or are you just going along with it?
I'm going along with it.
Smart. Don't take responsibility at all.
Exactly.
All right, so Private Peanut. Hor-Hay's team, you get the choice of the two that are remaining.
Damn, I thought it was that one.
God, I want the cross-dressing squirrel to be right. I really want to dress with the dress all right. What do you think?
Well, I think it's Private Peanut, but if you want to take the cross-dressing squirrels, we can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I think the Private Peanut one is probably the correct story, so I'm just going to go with more of my fan fiction I've been writing and go with the fishnets, red pumps, and dress.
I think you should, yeah. Squirrel's got huge hairy nuts, too. You got to have a long dress.
It's got to be like
large
ankle.
scrotum so they can pull them up and put them
make
in the
them
Oh,
move.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's like some under nut. They hang from under the dress. You just the
Yeah.
bottom of
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Undernut.
Like truck
Captain
nuts?
Undernut.
Exactly.
That was the
man.
original Captain Underpants one. They made them change it.
They gave me underpants.
All right. Well, it's a shame nobody picked Mr. Nutty the Surfing Squirrel, because that would have led to a tiebreak because it was false. The actual real answer is Tommy Tucker the Fashion Squirrel.
That is absolutely fucking serious right
Yes.
now.
Man.
Holy shit, I was not expecting that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I really
I am so
You
happy.
made that
We've
up,
got
dude?
to look up pictures
Wow.
Tommy. Oh dear, I didn't even turn that on.
Can I YouTube that right now?
Sorry. flashing
I'm
us.
showing,
Quit
showing,
flashing
us.
showing
Stop
porn
it.
on the walls. I'm sorry.
Stop.
Okay, so here's the deal. One of these is absolutely true. That's Tommy Tucker, the tame squirrel who posed for fashion magazines in the 1940s. That is absolutely true. He was in magazines and all over the nation and whatnot. For some reason, he made big. The first one about Chuck Best in Deltona, Florida, that was kind of a half lie. I stole that from a real squirrel that exists. That water skied,
Yeah.
like you guys pointed out, and it wasn't named Mr. Nutty. It was named Twiggy. But otherwise, same thing. Was
Sure.
tame squirrel taught how to water ski. And finally, the last story about Private Peanut, I completely made up.
Wow.
Private
That was a
Peanut.
good job, dude.
I'm legitimately pleased that I got that past you.
You did, because that was like these
You
other
are
ones sound
so-
fucking like
Don't be
bullshit.
too proud of the ability to fool Stevie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
to be fair,
I guess I really don't earn the right to actually be that, but I'm trying to quickly pull up a picture of the squirrel so you all can see it, and I'm not having much luck because I did not find this in
Typing
advance.
in
Maybe they're
cross-dressing
all fake
squirrel.
stories.
Oh, well, that's all right. We get the points.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. You did get the point. So here we go. That's Tommy Tucker, and that is a real squirrel in a tiny lady's dress.
Look how humiliated
I've seen
he
that
is.
picture before.
Oh my
I've no
God.
joke seen
Mom?
that picture.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, he's dressed like
Wow.
Dorothy.
It is legit.
I thought that was fake. Holy
absolutely
crap,
100%
that's
real.
nuts.
So yeah,
He's not dead, but he's dead on the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Do you see his eyes?
Yeah.
There was nothing left in there
Amazing.
whatsoever.
Oh.
What was that squirrel name again?
Tommy Tucker.
In tragic news today, Tommy Tucker has enlisted and joined the forces in World War II in 1944
Joined the 444th Infantry Regiment.
I'm out.
To
I'm fucking
surf
out.
onto Nudity Beach.
and smuggled Nazi gold.
All right. Well, that's game number 2. Hor-Hay's team takes that too. It is 3-0.
Oh, man.
Stevie's team
Tied.
still has time to tie it up with
We
the
got
speed
this.
run, which is coming up right after this. Hey, I'm Aaron,
And I'm CJ.
and we're the Masters of Boredom, where nothing is off the table, not even podcasting. We're here on this podcast to tell you about our YouTube channel, which is filled with board game videos, reviews, let's plays, and mechanic dives, all sorts of things that might interest you if you like board games.
If you're a board game fanatic, you need to watch our show. You can see our videos posted on BoardGameGeek.com.
And other websites like...
You guys seriously forgot again?
It's YouTube, right? We're on YouTube?
Yes, you're on YouTube.
Find us on these websites as Masters of Boredom. That's boredom spelled B-O-A-R-D-D-O-M.
Double D for a reason.
Supposed to be family friendly, asshole.
Fucking noobs.
Welcome back. Game 3 is called the Speed Run. 5 quick fire topics. The players will take turns deciding which of 2 possibilities I like better. Whichever team gets 3 of them correct first gets 3 points and could either win the game outright, clean sweep, or tie it up, and we'll go to a tiebreaker.
You need to keep it together, man.
I'm trying, but somebody was pushing me to my limits before we started recording.
Good job, Andy.
So are these all squirrel
That was
based?
me.
No, none of them are squirrel-based.
All right.
Don't get him too excited that
All right.
his elastic on his underwear will give up completely.
Kill us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it already has. All right,
Okay.
speed run topic number 1. Jessica Jones versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Who would win a race around the world?
In a balloon?
Just
Yes, in a balloon.
Just says race around the world.
I like that
Stevie.
movie.
Just says race around the world. Whatever means of transport they can
how
locate.
does this game work? Do we like yelling out first, or
No,
Yeah,
no,
You
no.
can discuss it.
No, you guys are going to discuss it. I'm going to get your opinion from each
Yeah.
team, and then
It's
Stevie's
Jessica
going to make
I
the
think
choice.
so too.
You'll
She seems
automatically take whatever's
stronger. She
left,
doesn't need to sleep.
and whoever wins the point
She
gets
can
that one particular.
fly.
We're gonna. I think Jessica Jones has the upper hand for multiple things. One, she doesn't sleep because she's an alcoholic. She stays up all night, so she doesn't need the rest. Whereas Buffy needs to sleep,
Whereas Jessica Jones needs to stop every now and then and consume lots of alcohol.
which you can do while you're running. Texas alone has a ton of walk-through alcohol places.
or driving or flying, whatever.
Yeah, it didn't say how.
I thought they were
she's
running.
twinkling.
I'm
It
assuming.
just said race.
Oh.
She can fly,
Oh yeah.
right? And Buffy is California girl. She doesn't want to go anywhere.
That's true. She's
It's
gonna
not-
complain the
Jones
minute she gets to
suffers
the East
from
Coast.
manic depression?
Yeah.
So she's not going to be. I don't think she's going to be
I know
motivated.
nothing about Jessica Jones when it's a show on Netflix. I never got into it.
Didn't they cancel it?
After 30
Well, they
seasons.
made a bunch
there's
of different
seasons?
ones.
Okay,
But it's
so just
mercy.
explaining based on what I know, having watched the series and never read any of the comics, Jessica Jones is a superhero
Right.
who has super strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any other real abilities that I can think of.
Durable.
She
has endurance.
She
can-
has the
can take
ability
a
to look
punishment.
surly.
So she basically
And she's
is
fast.
the same as Buffy the Vampire
Yeah.
Slayer, except she fights other superpowered beings and
Normal people.
other normal people. Whoever gets in her way, kind of.
Pretty much. And she's an
First
alcohol
season
problem.
was worth it for David Tennant.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that
David
first season
Tennant
was
was
the best.
amazing in that season. There were a couple of missteps, but otherwise that season was
I love that
overall just fantastic, and David Tennant was incredible. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So basically, in terms of powers, they're kind of on even footing.
Sure.
I
But
think
then-
the Flash would beat them all.
Yeah.
So let's go with the Flash.
Okay, yeah, we're going with Flash.
You're going off the board.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the win.
You're telling me either of those two could beat the Flash in a race around the world?
Yeah,
It's Jessica
really.
Jones.
That's what I was thinking.
Buffy's got to guard a hole.
But Aaron loves Buffy too. Like hardcore.
Do you?
Yeah.
Not that much.
Oh
Intimately?
yeah, the posters, the cards, the love letters. Don't lie to us.
That full body pillow.
Yeah, we know.
The torso.
That
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 role
you
playing
gave to
game
me when you moved out.
because you love her so much.
For God's sake.
There's a difference.
Buy her a squirrel dress.
I saw your jealous eyes every day.
All right, what are we going with?
I need a
Jessica
I need a
Jones.
choice.
Yeah, we're gonna go with
Fine.
Jessica Jones.
Let's go with Buffy.
I still want to stick with Flash.
You guys stick with
You're
Flash.
kind of. It doesn't matter because you're gonna wind up. It doesn't matter because they picked Jessica Jones and that's the correct answer.
Yeah, go us.
Buffy can't
Finally.
drive.
Oh yeah, she
I
can.
can't
Buffy
drive across
can't
the
drive.
ocean either.
Now-
That's not the only way to get. She can
Now,
buy tickets.
Mind you,
She's got a credit card.
like I said, that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But they could both pretty much just take whatever they wanted. But I just put it down. I think Buffy would have more difficulty because Jessica's more streetwise.
Mhm.
She knows her way around like a city and things like that. Buffy's never been outside of like a town, you know, as far as I know, and she's not really very streetwise. So,
Right.
so I gave
She
it to
dated-
Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones would win. So Stevie's taking the first point of the
Yeah.
speed run,
Woo woo.
and we're gonna go back to Hor-Hay, who's gonna get the choice on topic number 2.
The Flash.
NippleBack
Whoa.
Oh.
The
Whoa.
Flash, definitely.
Whoa.
versus Motley Crue.
Hmm.
Which band would I rather have at my wedding?
Nickelback and Motley Crue.
I know which one
He's-
I want him to
He's
have
not
at
a
his
teenage
wedding.
girl. I don't like
Yes.
Nickelback.
I mean, well, I mean that's kind
He
of.
could make fun of them.
Well, you can make fun of both, honestly.
Wow.
I mean, Nickelback's kind of his era genre, not genre, but era of music. But I mean, I don't know, Motley Crue's got some good rock songs. Dr. Feel Good and
You can't name any others? Oh my god!
Wait a minute. Are they playing the reception or the wedding?
Close to You. Oh, no, wait, that was
They're playing the reception.
Oh, not like that.
They're not playing the wedding theme.
Well, that's what I was making sure. I was
Bride
thinking, wait a minute. I just wanted to be sure I'm not getting confused. That's all.
Wait, this is for a wedding reception?
Yeah, this is for a wedding reception.
Not the walk down the aisle thing like I thought it was.
No, it's for the reception. They're entertainment.
Although Nickelback
They are?
background.
Yes.
No one would listen
Although,
to
to be fair, I think Nickelback would actually perform at the wedding, whereas if it were Motley Crue, they would just go through all the alcohol and at the end of the show. I don't think they would make it long enough to perform.
I think you really are going for Nickelback on this one.
I don't want it. Can we cast recording now? I don't want it.
No,
Yeah.
say it. No, I want to hear Jorge
I'm
say
going
it.
with the Flash.
Yes. No.
He could do
Stevie's
speed metal.
team. What is
Yeah.
your opinion? What do you think,
I
Karen?
want Motley Crue.
Yeah, I think that'd be badass.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
Motley Crue at your wedding. 'Cause
Yes.
I want Motley Crue at your wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
What was the first CD I ever owned? Motley Crue, Theater of Pain.
Really?
Should we take Motley Crue?
Yeah.
You want to
So
go?
I was
can't-
Karen
No.
on this. Like, no joke. I'm in agreement. I think it's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. I think you would have a lot better reception with Motley Crue than you would have
All that
Nickelback.
spandex and hair.
You're not trying to talk me into it.
And the party afterwards would be badass because you want to party with them, not with
Yeah.
fucking Nickelback. Think about that. After the
I think Nickelback's more likely to share their drugs.
Do they do that sort of thing? I don't know
Seriously?
anything about
They're in the
them.
music
nobody
industry.
shares good drugs.
Yeah.
The good drugs
Yeah, we
nobody
know.
shares.
They would not share the drugs.
All right. Well, I've got both of your opinions, but it comes down to Jorge. So, your team,
Is the musical light better than I?
which band would I rather have at my wedding?
Possibly, but I am not against you undercutting Karen and starting trouble further on past the podcast. I guess oh God, I don't want to admit to Nickelback. All right.
Would people at his wedding prefer Nickelback?
Jorge, which one are you choosing?
I'm choosing the Flash. Superman? Green Lantern.
Not
Ryan
one
Reynolds,
of-
Green Lantern.
not one of the two options.
I'm Batman.
Not one of the two options. You gotta pick one of the two.
BB-8.
Sure.
Dude.
Jar
leave
Jar,
it up to
fuck
you.
it.
I
No.
need a definite answer. One of the two.
Misa, wanna dance?
You said I feel good.
Nickelback or Motley Crue, which is it?
Yeah, the first one.
He doesn't even want to say it.
So I want to hear this. You're going with Nickelback.
What you said.
Is that a yes?
That's what you said. I agree with you.
Is that a yes? I need to hear a yes.
Yes, I agree with you.
Whatever answer you like is the one we agree with.
All right. Jorge has gone with Nickelback.
Yes, I knew
You
it.
heard it here first.
Knew it.
I want that on a bumper sticker.
How big is the back of your car? Jesus.
And congratulations, that earns you the point because I picked Nickelback.
Aaron, I'm not going to your wedding, man. Sorry, I don't want to. Now I got to sabotage every relationship you
You
ever
have to
have.
tell us why.
What relationship?
All the ones I've been sabotaging all these years because I knew you were a Nickelback fan.
You just leave
Knew
it
it.
to him.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, I don't know Motley Crue songs hardly at all.
Ah.
I know of Dr. Feelgood, and I only thought of it afterwards.
You are not.
Wow.
Oh, he is not
but-
smoking in the boys' room.
But there are a couple Nickelback songs. that
Nippleback.
Nipple.
Oh, that's the reason I should have known it. Oh.
That's why I like hugging him.
I
Nickelback.
may associate them with nipples in my mind.
That's it.
No, there are a couple of songs from Nickelback that I like. I would.
There's no on Nippleback.
No, it's
Let's find them on Twitter.
It's either Nippleback or Motley Spoo.
In any event, that earns you the point. It is now even Steven, one topic apiece. So
I don't want this point.
the choice comes back to Stevie for topic number 3.
All right.
Oh man.
An Ewok
Mm-hmm.
versus a Care Bear.
Okay.
Which would I rather eat?
No joke. An Ewok is just like eating a little teddy bear or just a small bear, maybe like a panda. So yeah, it'd be a little exotic. But a Care Bear is magical on the inside.
Care Bear is.
I bet you it gives you
corn-fed
superpowers, too.
beef.
Like, seriously, it's gonna be so good. It's organic. It's magical. Listen, everybody talks about unicorns. Unicorns couldn't shoot magic fucking rays of fucking fun and magic and love and stuff from their bellies. You can imagine cooking that up.
I
and
saw
eating
that on a bounce house once.
Yeah.
No
I thought
joke.
he
I
was gonna say
would.
magic rays of fucking fuck.
I seriously would rather eat a Care Bear. I just
Yeah.
want to see what would happen.
They're well marbled. They're
Dude, they're full of goodness. There isn't an evil Care Bear. Even the grumpy one's good.
their prime rib is
Mhm.
excellent.
They're fed Guinness and massaged daily.
Yeah, yeah.
And Ewoks, man, you don't know what they're eating.
It's like roadkill.
Yeah, like seriously,
Yeah.
it's kind of gross. And after the freaking Alliance took over Endor and stuff, they're just feeding them garbage. They're not feeding them like they used
Ewoks
to
are
eat.
free range, though.
This is true.
Not anymore, man.
And frankly, the more Ewoks you eat, the more dead Ewoks there are.
Oh.
No, for that I enjoy.
Yug yug.
But I think Care Bears.
Care Bears.
Yeah.
Okay, that was delightful. Team Hor-Hay, do you have an opinion?
The Flash.
Motley Crue now.
I ain't Motley Crue. No, they're probably more gamey than the Ewoks.
Very stringy.
They're
Yeah.
I'd rather eat NippleBack.
Soda. I mean, I don't know. I think Care Bear is way too sweet. It's like stuff with cotton candy and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You actually want something with substance. So I think
Yeah.
an Ewok, you just do one of those Horwitz, club over the head, shave off the fur, and skin real fast. You can have a coat afterwards.
I imagine eating an Ewok like having a turkey leg at Sterling Fest.
There you go. That's it.
See, I say the
You're
real
small
problem.
enough, you put them in like a garbage bag, marinate them overnight.
And then kill them.
Yeah.
And then kill him.
Jesus.
That got dark.
I got-
Okay. Well,
Well, we are eating them.
yeah, that's true.
The
We're
real
dark in the
problem
first place.
is
All right,
Ewok-
so it's. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
No, what were you gonna say?
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't
I'll
realize
just
you were
stay
talking.
here and play with your back nipples.
I didn't realize you were talking. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk
Yeah.
over
She's
you.
the one we're talking to you, regardless.
Great.
Regarding
You know,
your motley
so-
She's going to talk about this all the way home now.
Oh,
So
yeah. But he'll
Aaron
cut me
cut
off.
me off.
Yeah, don't worry.
I know what you're listening to on the way home.
Are we
anyway.
done yet?
I think
No.
we're cutting him off.
I'm letting you have revenge. So, Team Stevie, you're the one to make the choice on this one. So, which is it? Is it an Ewok or a Care Bear? Which did I say I would rather eat?
Ewok.
Care Bear. And if you didn't, God, what's wrong with you? Why don't you eat one of those dirty bears?
He's still upset about that NippleBack thing.
Well, I honestly don't know what's wrong with me, but I picked Ewok.
What,
Oh
really?
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
I put it down to I don't want to eat something that can speak English back to me.
Aaron, why are you doing
I
that?
at first
Eating
was
it.
gonna
Yeah,
go,
you said prepared for you.
Ewoks and Care Bears, like, Ewoks are not sentient. I'm like, they're kind of sentient though. Like they can come up
They
with
can set
plans and
traps.
things, and yeah. So I was like, that's not really right. But they at least would not be. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. That at least would not happen.
Eat me. Eat
Not
me,
to mention, as far as I knew, I thought the Care Bears were like stuffed toys come to life. So I'm like,
What?
that's not going to be meat at all. Like, that's gonna be, I don't even know what the hell that's going to be.
Is this
but
polyfoam?
it could be anything. So I was like, no, I'm not going to eat that. So I picked an Ewok because it's guaranteed to be meat. So maybe alien meat, but fuck it.
This is keto friendly.
That's what I went with. So
Wow.
Team Hor-Hay gets that point.
Dang.
So it's
not
2-1.
expecting that.
And the choice comes back to Stevie, so you have to get this to stay in the game. Topic number 4.
Hey, wait a minute. Why does it go back to him?
Because we lost.
Because
You
you
got the
guys
point.
got the point.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine. If that's the way you're going to play, let's be fair.
Yeah, strange things, rules. Okay, so speedrun topic number 4. Max Payne versus The Crow. Who would be a better entertainer for a child's birthday party?
The Crow's the wrestler? Or the
No.
team?
No.
Well,
What? There's a
kinda.
crow wrestler? What?
Oh, that's Sting.
No.
Sting.
You're
My
thinking of
bad.
Sting.
Sting.
But
Yeah.
No,
the
he's
crow,
in the police.
the crow took his look from Sting,
Oh,
or
fuck.
the other way around. I don't know. No, The Crow was a couple of movies back in the '90s.
Oh.
The star Brandon Lee tragically died during the filming of it, and
I do remember that show. The
The movie was really, really good.
Yeah.
They made a sequel, which was not.
Was he fighting?
The mobster, gangster. some
No,
local
in this
guy.
scenario.
Oh, in this scenario, it's him or Max Payne. Who
Oh.
would be a better entertainer for a child's birthday party?
Max Payne is a drug addict, renegade cop from a video game.
He's not a drug addict so much as a full-blown alcoholic.
I thought he used
Because
drugs.
alcohol's not a drug.
Yeah.
He got drugs injected into him a couple of times.
Okay, that's what it was.
And you know, I
And
think
he
if the
moves
crow
in
showed
slow
up
motion.
for a kid's birthday
Where
party
slow
and
mo-
blew his brains out, that would not be good.
Yeah, right?
I got back up.
But
Yeah.
he can do the slow motion thing, which, yeah, that's probably fun for the first,
Okay.
5 minutes, Max Payne.
Oh.
Hey,
But-
kids, it's bullet time!
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Right, I
Here,
think
kids, shoot this at me! Whoa!
Yeah, he can duck, and the crow didn't.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Also,
Ah.
Max Payne's not actually pretty comical in the games from what I remember. There was some jokey stuff.
Although, actually,
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong
video
game.
game character. How's he gonna go?
I can very well be thinking of the wrong game.
Yeah, you might be. They're both miserable
Later on,
bastards.
yeah.
So, yeah, I know the crow was. He doesn't talk
Oh,
much, right?
Marky Mark?
Marky Mark.
Oh God, it's like having a mime at your birthday.
But he's a clown. Still a clown.
Who is?
Sad clown.
The crow?
Yeah.
Well, I guess an alcoholic would be funnier bouncing around like all bouncing.
Sure.
And shit. You could
It's
fuck
more
with
like
him.
Alice Cooper than a clown.
But he's got a gun, so that's kind of creepy. Doesn't the crow
Max
have a
Payne
base?
doesn't have a gun?
No, Max Payne does.
So
The crow
So
does.
did the crow.
might be
Did he?
better.
Well, that's how he killed himself.
Oh shit! I don't know.
He didn't
What?
kill himself. He was shot at.
Yeah,
Yeah, the crow
got
was
killed.
murdered.
He was.
he fights people with a baseball bat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he use
Does
guns?
he?
I don't remember.
Does he juggle?
I don't know.
He has magic powers though.
Does Max Payne juggle?
A checkbook.
No,
Does
not
he
that I'm aware
do
of.
magic?
He does painkillers, so I guess he is kind of addicted to drugs
He's a
in a way.
yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying.
That's,
He's got
how you
painkillers.
heal in the game is you take painkillers.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
also how,
Massive amounts of them.
Yeah,
that's
he's a drug
also
addict.
how you
Right.
get through a children's show.
Oh yeah, as it turns out, that's
Isn't
how
that-
you get
isn't
through a
it
children's
seasonal
party.
before
So
they
yeah.
could
So
have-
yeah, you know what? I think Max Payne might be the one.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that. The alcoholic drug.
We've been losing so bad. Let's go Max Payne.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just hit it hard and go.
You know how many boys would want to have their entertainer be called Max Payne?
I know.
Yeah.
We need to get this.
Maybe it's a girl's birthday party.
Oh yeah. They
She's
should.
very different.
It could be a Magic Max party.
Oh yeah. It's Magic Max.
Let's go for the Flash.
I was just about to ask Jorge's team, do you have an opinion?
The Flash.
The Flash.
So you want Max Payne, you think?
Guess so.
I think it's not.
I think Crow doesn't he like? I'm trying to remember the movie.
I
Doesn't
was
he like
there
do
a couple
acrobatics and stuff?
There's, I don't remember the
Climbs around.
He
Oh,
mopes
yeah.
around in the rain.
It's pretty
Well,
low.
so is Max Payne. He's just a drug-addled alcoholic,
Yeah.
disgruntled cop that's framed for
And
murder.
I
Oh,
think,
you think
the
that's,
Crow is younger, and I think the kids would
Mm.
relate to
I think
it
the
better.
Crow
At
at
least
least
you
has
get
kind
to
of a
choose.
sense of humor and he cracks a few jokes in the movies.
Mm.
Obviously, for like a kids' party, they'd be way over, but he's at least somewhat entertaining. I mean, I'd have him at my birthday party. That'd be sweet.
Hmm.
And he could always do that trick where he just blow his head off and just get right back up. Because as long as you don't kill the actual crow, the bird with him, you do it how you want to have.
Kinda.
For the most part. You can't actually shoot him.
He
You
gets
really
hurt.
shoot the actor when the actor
Yeah.
dies.
There you go.
Right.
There can only be
Character
one.
Yeah, you gotta cut that
dear.
out.
Okay. All right. Well,
And
Your
you picked the
questions.
questions.
I
You
did.
agonized over the Care Bear this hard, so we can agonize over this.
All right.
So
All right, fine.
this is it. You got to get this right to stay in the game. Stevie, did I pick Max Payne or the Crow
I
to
got
be a
nothing.
better entertainer for a child's birthday
Who
party?
would Aaron
Karen.
rather eat?
Did they did they convince you with their crow?
I don't know. Did they
You want to
convince you?
change your mind
Should I change it? I
to
don't
the
know.
crow?
Should we?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Change it.
we'll change it to the crow.
Change it. Yeah, change it.
Final answer.
Should I?
Switch,
Yeah. Why not?
Switch back.
I never switched before.
Switch back from the change that you didn't make just now.
Don't
I already-
confuse my partner.
I already accepted his final answer.
Okay.
Which
Fair
was
enough.
what?
Yeah.
Max Payne?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we got to go to a tiebreaker because I picked the Crow.
Oh shoot!
Ah!
Good call.
You
See,
dodged.
you convinced me here. It's, see, it's the only
Like
reason.
Max Payne, you
Serious.
just dodged a bullet.
I forgot
so-
about it. After I started thinking
Unlike
about
Crow.
the alcohol
Yeah.
and drugs, he'd probably be
So
passed out real quick.
I literally put it down to their kind of their personalities. Max Payne is such a miserable bastard.
Mhm.
Like even
And the Crow was a ray of sunshine.
well, I mean, if you played Max Payne 3, like nobody likes hanging out with him. He's not a very pleasant dude.
And the father of the child would be taking that role.
Yeah, and they'd all be dead anyway. Whereas the crow at least has some things that he could show off at a party, like Hor-Hay was explaining. He's more acrobatic. He used to be a drummer when he was alive, I think, so he could do some musical things, I think.
Yeah, he was a musician.
Yeah, he was a musician of some kind.
He
So
was
he
with
could-
NippleBack.
Whereas I can't think of a single entertaining thing Max could do other than slow motion diving through the air, which,
That's
okay.
pretty cool.
Okay,
Once.
I mean, it counts,
Yeah.
Anyway, so 2 points. 2 points. Tiebreaker. It's going to come down to topic number 5.
Oh, shit.
Team Hor-Hay gets the choice.
Ah, shit.
Chicken Soup for the Soul versus The Secret. Which book did I think would be more helpful in a zombie apocalypse?
I'm glad it's not my fault if we
Got
lose
this
now.
All
It's
right.
his fault
All
if
right.
we lose, not mine. Okay, or yours. You were good.
Apparently, thanks to you, I know
Because-
this. Chicken Soup for the Soul is just full of really sad stories. To
Okay.
cry. But The Secret is all about
Visualization.
visualizing the
positive
future
vibes.
you want.
That's the last time I explained anything to you.
I would have gone with The Secret.
But aren't you
Because
just
that's
happy
the only one I
that he
know.
was listening to you?
Yeah.
Isn't that worth something?
Yeah.
to steal from me.
Hey.
Well, doesn't matter what he's using it for, good or evil, but he was listening.
Yeah,
He's paying attention at
yeah,
least.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love you.
yeah.
The Secret.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Which book is thicker?
I'm
Soup
not
for the
sure. I believe it's Chicken Soup for the Soul.
Oh, see, I would take that as from trying to bludgeon a zombie to death.
See, that's one of the
Yeah, see, he was listening.
Yeah.
I mean, he really sad stories and make the zombies like cry when you run away or something, I guess. But I think I like the positive, the secret. Is that the one with the visual board? You put your ideas on the board.
Yes.
You wish for what you want. Yeah, so you wish for a shotgun, a chainsaw, flamethrower, something to deal with these zombies. Yeah.
If you can picture it, you can achieve it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Team Stevie, do you have an opinion on this one way or the other?
You know my opinion. Andy said it. Damn it.
See, we
You
got
can
really
still
stealing
have the
something
same
else.
one.
It's true, you can. I don't know good book things.
I read lots much.
You don't.
And I think we're done.
I'll leave it up to Karen then.
Do you mean the entire series of Chicken Soup for the Soul?
There's a
Or just the
series?
first book?
I'm just saying a book. So
Okay.
probably the first one then.
Because if you got the whole series, you could build a wall.
Chicken soup for the teenage
That's true. You can build a
asshole.
castle.
Yeah.
See? Oh, I'd go with that.
Yeah, like chicken soup for the dog.
Yeah.
Chicken Soup for that one time they didn't get your order right at the drive-thru.
There you go.
I hated that time the worst.
Chicken soup for the dress-wearing squirrel's soul. Chicken soup for the Flash's soul.
Well, I would have gone for The Secret because it is the secret.
Not
Yeah.
anymore. We all know about it.
I know.
I've never
And
read it.
actually, The Secret is hardcover, so it would cause more damage to the zombies.
You have to get it
Chicken
right on
soup
the edge.
for the souls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Chicken Soup for the Soul is quite weighty. Like I told Andy, I bought that for my mom, and I gave it to her with a box of tissues.
Mhm.
She read the first story, used up the box of tissues, and said, "I can't read anymore."
The whole box.
Probably.
All right.
She
Well,
bought it at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
so that's the opinion of the entire of Team Stevie.
Yes. So I guess we have
It's
to
on
take whatever
Tinder.
they don't take, right?
Yeah.
You take whatever they don't take.
We
So.
don't have much of a choice.
But it's not your choice anyway. It's down to Team Hor-Hay, and this is it. If you get this right, you'll have a clean sweep yet again.
And we get.
But if
Chicken
you
Soup for
don't,
the
we go to a
asshole.
tiebreaker. What did you think? Did I pick Chicken Soup for the Soul or The Secret? Which
Secret.
would I rather have in a zombie apocalypse?
We're going with the secret. If you can see it, you can have it. I want me a shotgun or a semi-automatic or a sledgehammer.
Or Cure.
Or Cure. No, I don't want Cure. Fuck that.
I hate people. I like
Oh
shooting
my God,
zombies.
you
I
build
hate
zombie
people.
finders. Use a zombie?
Yes.
All right.
Secret.
The Secret it
The
is.
secret it is.
Excellent. Well, Chicken Soup for the Soul is a better weapon.
No
Oh,
way!
Team Stevie takes the third topic and has won the speed run. It is all tied up 3 points apiece.
We won accidentally.
I will briefly
Yay.
explain. Yeah, I neither the contents of the books doesn't mean shit to me. I've never read either one. So I just put it down to which book would hit harder.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
picked the chicken soup for the soul because it's bigger and heavier. Maybe not hardcover, but it could still do a lot of damage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I went with chicken soup for the soul, which means Team Stevie has taken it. It is a tie, 3-3. We have to play with my junk in a box.
Woo!
Again?
All right, so this is going to be
Let's do it
interesting.
another day.
We've never done this with pairs of people before, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, you're not there.
All right, I have here 2 boxes. One has an object. You want the one with the object. Whoever gets the box with the object will win the game.
Mm-hmm.
However, only one player gets to see what's in the box. The other team will choose a player who gets to choose which box they get. So Team Stevie won the last game, so Team Hor-Hay, I'm going to give it to you. Do you want your team to look in the box or choose the box?
What do you think? I think I don't know that I can read Stevie very well because I don't think we've done this twice before.
And you're blind,
And I'm blind.
so that's like a benefit for our
I don't
team.
think I
So
can
we're
read
good.
him very well, but I think you can read Karen pretty well. So maybe if we defer, so we let them look in the box and we choose?
If that's what you want to do.
Sure.
All right, you're in agreement. Okay, so Team Stevie, I need you to pick one of you who gets to look in the box and we'll do the bluffing for your team.
Do you want to bluff or do you want me to bluff? Are you a strong bluffer?
I think I'm a strong bluffer.
Okay.
But
If you
I
think
You
you
think
can
she's
do
telling
it.
the truth.
I have 3 cheeses.
I have 3 cheeses. But you can certainly look in the box if you want to.
No, I'm good. If you want to do it, I'm down chilling here.
You look a little twitchy.
I am a little twitchy.
Yeah.
I'll defer to my amazing teammate who's won this.
All right, Karen.
Game
So
for our
I've got to
team.
look in a box
Yep.
and then say whether the thing is in it or not. And then they choose which
Yep,
box.
you decide which box. You tell them which box you want, and then they will choose a box that they get to keep, and you take the one they didn't pick.
And we get to
So
open
you
our
want
box.
them to take the box with nothing in it.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Which one of
Unless
these
you want to
boxes
go
do
to
you want to
double
look at?
sudden death and give us the box with the thing in it, which means you'll win by default because we have the thing in the box.
Don't listen to him. It's confusing.
Okay.
Words are hard.
Are we done yet?
I think
Flash.
Aaron's junk would fit in the small box.
Thanks. Thanks, I think.
Yeah.
Streamline.
Now don't shake it or
Okay,
anything.
Yeah.
I won't.
They are allowed to look at you while you look.
I'm going to open it down here. And I'm going to open it.
I mean, I can look at it 'cause it doesn't
Oh, the
matter.
camera's down there. Perfect.
Well, I don't
Stevie,
know.
if you look in it and you see something, they might be able to read it off.
Yeah,
you,
but
so
they
maybe
can
it's
read
better
your
if you don't.
face.
Well, that does make sense. Good call.
All right, so you've seen what's in that box,
I
if
have.
anything. I'll take it back. So now you have to make a statement to them as to which box you want. Today.
Oh,
Join us tomorrow.
Like this got really dramatic all of a sudden.
So wait, you want the box? They want the box with something in it.
You both want the box with something.
Okay, all right.
But what she tells you is up to her.
all right.
I'm gonna claim. So I want the big box.
So you want the other box that you didn't see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She normally has a lot of trouble lying during a game,
Okay.
but this is the perfect time for her to stop doing that.
But can she turn it on and off like that?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
Want to see how clammy my hands are?
This is
I'm
interesting.
keeping them
watching this.
clamped between my legs. They're getting
Oh.
clammier.
So there's nothing. And itchier.
Oh my!
So there's nothing in the little box?
I want the big box.
All right. I think I'm going to need a choice from Team Hor-Hay. You are allowed to confer.
the Flash.
What's with all these big words?
Yeah, the flash.
Flash.
The Flash is not one of these 2 boxes, I'm afraid.
NippleBack.
NippleBack is not one of these 2
Can we
boxes.
have you shake those 2 boxes?
No. I'm sorry. You need to make a choice without knowing
Can I
anything
flip
about
the
these
table?
boxes. No, don't you dare.
Yeah, my shit's on it, dude.
I'll hold this.
Yeah, please. That's the most important thing on here.
Need you to make a selection.
What do you think?
Go for the small one.
Small box? Yeah. All right, we would like to go with the small box.
All right, you're going with the small box, so I'm going to hand this to you. And I'm going to give this box to Stevie and Karen. There you are.
Ooh.
Now, Team Hor-Hay, since you made the choice, you may look in your box and see if you have gotten the object. And... Uh-oh! That looks suspiciously empty!
Yeah!
There's an object in Karen's box! Team Stevie has won my junk in the box and has taken the episode. Congratulations!
That's
Now,
awesome.
technically speaking, there is an object in that box. I want to judge his decision.
I explained beforehand, the liners don't count.
Now,
They're just
Aaron,
there to muffle the noise.
Is this just a dildo or does it vibrate?
I think you gotta there's a USB on the bottom. You gotta charge it for. See, there's a
okay.
USB.
That is
I think that'll take like 15D batteries.
that is what's known as a pocket sprite. It is the smallest.
It still sounds like
Anal
Sure
plug
it does.
ever.
It is the smallest handheld gaming console I've ever put together. It was a Christmas present from my brother, and it was crazy hard to put together, but it really works. It plays like Game Boy games, and that's about it. Game Boy and I think
That's awesome.
Sega Master System games, and that's about it. Doesn't play a lot. It's just got a tiny D-pad and tiny buttons, but it really does work as long as it's charged. I'm not sure if it is.
Aaron's got a tiny D-pad.
But yeah, so Team Stevie found the object.
Yay!
They have won this game by the skin of their teeth.
Yes.
Coming
Yes.
back from behind in the speed run
I like coming from behind.
to tie it up and then take it
And
all.
Son of our
There's a hole in the back of the dress. Oh, thank goodness.
All right.
I don't like doing that end part. I am clammy.
You are so good
You're
at
good at
it,
it,
though.
though.
You won twice
Crushed it.
straight.
You are undefeated at that game. It's amazing.
You have not lost at that
That's
game
awesome.
yet. All right. So that's our show for today. I want to
So
thank.
we're done.
Yes, we're finally done. I want to thank our special guests, Andy and Karen of Defiant Monkey Improv. Please follow them at defiantmonkey.com and find out when they're having their shows and all sorts of things. And they've got a YouTube channel you should check out. They're absolutely fantastic improvisational comedians. And if you don't believe that after this show, then you have a problem. So make sure to follow them on Twitter at Defiant Monkey.
Yes.
Okay. And you can follow Stevie at.
Midnight Smoke 1.
You can follow Hor-Hay at.
My new band at NippleBack. I mean, at HH_Empire.
You can follow me at Pantsless Aaron, and you can follow our podcast at BFYTW Podcast. It's BFYTW Podcast. Feel free to send us topics to discuss on the show, and thank you so much for listening. Please like and share our show if you enjoyed it, and that's it from us. Why?
Because
of
fuck
Flash.
you. That's what. What?
Because the
Flash.
Squirrels.
Flash.
Damn it.
Flash.
Fucking squirrels.
Because Flash you, that's why.
Oh.
Are we done?
Yes, we're done.